We're here today with Josh Kohlman from the Oregon Police Department to do another one of our episodes for the month of March in regards to safety. A couple questions for Josh, who's the K9 officer for Oregon PD. First one just being, how long have you been with Oregon PD?
I've been here about 10.5 years now.
Okay, and police officer total here or other places?
Police officer, full-time police officer here.
Okay.
I did some auxiliary work back in Fond du Lac, where I'm originally from. I started with Explorers in Fond du Lac also. So I've been doing law enforcement related stuff for 20 years.
Got it. Okay. So you are the K9 officer for Oregon PD. How long have you been working with Vende?
We brought Vende onto the agency in 2010.
Okay.
So we're going on our 8th year here. This fall, October 31st is her first night. So October 31st of this year will be 8 years that she's been working with Oregon here.
And what kind of dog is she?
Purebred German Shepherd.
Okay. And from a kennel in the U.S.?
Yeah, we actually got her from Steiningtal Kennel, which is actually just south of Fond du Lac. It's a kennel that I'm familiar with when I was up in that area. They put out police dogs, service dogs, and also pets. Funny story, when we first got Vende, she was originally sold as a house pet. The kennel had her or the person who bought her from the kennel had her for about 2 weeks, and then they ended up selling her or giving her back to the kennel, and we happened to show up the next day and put her through some tests, and we liked what we saw from her.
Wow, interesting. So what are Vende's specialties, or how does she benefit OPD?
Sure, so her big goal, or her big thing is to find drugs. She can find 4 different types of drugs, that being marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamines, and heroin. And she can also do tracking. One of the things that we've been training on and we've been working on for the past several years is she's scent-specific tracking. So let's just say we were to get something from you, something that you're wearing, your sweatshirt right there. I can present that to her, and she'd be able to find your track or your scent in a large group of people and be able to follow that scent, which is really nice when you're talking about individuals who may have left a crowded scene or an area that was full of a lot of people, to make sure that we're gathering the right scent and the dog's found the right scent.
Focus in more or less.
Correct.
Interesting. Is there any certain training that you have to go through to become a police officer?
Obviously, in today's day, a 4-year degree is very beneficial from a college. And then also, to be a police officer, you need to go through some sort of academy. I put myself through the academy. There's different institutions that operate academies out there. I believe now the standard is a 6-month-long academy. When I went through, it was 3 months. So as you can see, the training is very extensive, and that covers everything. From driving a patrol car to writing a citation to investigating accidents to investigating crimes. So it's very extensive. And then there's also on-the-job training.
Sure.
We do serve, in service 4 or 5 times a year at the minimum. That involves, shooting, qualifying, DAT procedures and stuff like that.
Okay. If there was one thing that you wanted to recommend to the public from your experience about safety, what would you say that would be?
I think it's important that we touch on right now is that the weather's starting to warm up, and in my 10 years being here, whenever the weather warms up in Oregon or any community, we start seeing crimes of opportunity happen more and more. I'm primarily a night shift officer. I can't tell you how often we find buildings unsecured, garages unsecured. It's an oversight. I'm guilty of doing it with my personal property at times, but a lot of the crimes we do see here are crimes of opportunity. People leaving these garage doors open, leaving their vehicles unsecured, and then people coming in and committing the crime. Take the time right now and get in that habit of making sure that your vehicles are locked, your garage door is locked, your property is locked up and secure. Most of the crimes that we do see when it involves theft like that, it involves, unfortunately, people just forgetting to lock stuff up.
Sure.
If we lock our stuff up, it'll help us, and it helps general safety of the community.
Excellent. Well, thanks for your time, Officer Kohlman. We greatly appreciate it, and your service too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.